EPA and WA meteorologist Bobby Martin with your outlook for May 13th, 2021. For your Thursday, we're going to have a continuation of the very nice weather we had yesterday. Going to bump up the temperatures slightly. So the temperature range today is 66 to 72 from north to south, and you can see that here by right next to me here in the video. We're going to continue that progressively milder trend and warmer trend as we go through the next couple of days right into the weekend. And tomorrow we bump up about 2 degrees for the 68 to 74 degree range. But we're expecting partly cloudy skies tomorrow. So it looks like a fantastic day today. This high pressure that's over Lake Michigan today, later in the day, is going to start moving its way eastward. And it's going to be almost over top of us this weekend. Now, normally, when you have high pressure, that normally means dry air sinking air, right? And for the most part, that'll be the case. But we have a few mid-level disturbances moving through. A few shortwaves, mid-level shortwaves that are going to move through on both Saturday and Sunday, okay, at the same time. So you're going to have some counteracting going on there. So I don't think it's going to produce much, but there could be an isolated shower on either afternoon, and they're going to be diurnally driven instability type showers, okay, where the upper levels are a little bit cooler than the surface, and you have some pop-up showers as these shortwaves move through. I think Friday you're okay, though. Friday, we took out the mentions for any shower possibilities. I think it's just going to be Saturday, and you can see that here on Saturday. This is just an isolated chance, though, folks. So not everywhere is going to see this, and it's partly cloudy otherwise, both Saturday and Sunday. Both days are partly cloudy. Just in the afternoon, you have some instability showers that can pop up, and it'd be a quick, brief shower, and not dropping much in the way of rain. Not as far from a washout as you could possibly see. And that's on both Saturday and Sunday. The trend here in the global models has been to actually lower the QPF, which is the quantitative precipitation associated with these showers. So it's starting to back off a little bit. Earlier in the week, it looked like it was going to be a little bit more interesting, but I think it's realizing that, hey, there's a big high pressure sitting over top of the system, and it's going to be fighting that dry air. So what you're going to get out of it is going to be, some drops, and that's it. Okay, so that looks like that's on Saturday. Sunday will probably be the better day of the two to see isolated showers, and mainly in our eastern and southeastern areas until that mid-level shortwave moves out of the region. Okay, so now the tricky part really wasn't with the weekend. It's going to be with what happens early next week. And if you look at our local forecast, our written forecast, it shows a 30% chance, very low chance, of some scattered showers on Monday afternoon through Tuesday morning. If you look at the latest run that I have available to me now of the European model, we have a system coming at us, and it's this one right here on Monday. But the European model keeps this largely southwest of our region. Okay? If you look at the GFS, it's doing the same exact thing. It's keeping it away from our region. So, we're like, well, why do you have any chance of precipitation in your forecast for Monday and Tuesday when both the European model and GFS keep it dry? There's the European through Tuesday. Here's the GFS through Tuesday, completely dry. The reason is the ensemble members are in disagreement with that. So they have each model has their own suite of ensemble members that run. So it's the same initial conditions, and the models run again with different set of algorithms and rules for each one, in additional, up to 50 times, depending on what model you're looking at. So then each individual run will put out a different model output, and they blend these all together. This is a mean. This is the GFS ensemble mean, and it shows precipitation area coming in on Monday afternoon and continuing in the evening and overnight going into Tuesday morning. So even though the global models are dismissing the rain chances and keeping it further south and southwest of our region, we're not going to take it completely out of the forecast just yet until this is ironed out. So this is a classic disagreement. Not only, usually it's model to model. In this case, both major models agree that there's not going to be anything, but its own ensembles are disagreeing with itself, if that makes sense. So I don't want to write off any chances of precipitation here in the Monday-Tuesday time frame. And that's why a lot of those app forecasts you'll see will show, nothing, but there could be something. So we'll just put low chances in there for now, and as the confidence builds or decreases, we'll either raise those percentages or lower them or eliminate them entirely, depending on what happens. But it could be an unsettled period there early next week until that system moves through. But either way, after that point, looks like we're going to turn warmer next week, considerably warmer, in fact. and there could be some more showers we're rotating through at some point later in the week. But it does look like the temperatures are going to increase going into the 70s. We stay in the 70s all next week, and then it looks like once we get maybe toward next weekend, we start making a run at the 80-degree mark again. So it's going to warm up again. This is getting into late May now, so it's a little more difficult to get these 50s for highs like we had last week, and 60s are still possible, but I mean, you're getting less and less of a chance of that happening going forward. So I think it's going to be the last chance for any kind of frost advisories. People have asked me, are we done with the freezes? I said yes. Okay, so the freezes are done once you hit Mother's Day. Can you still get frost after that point? Some of our far northwestern areas did over the past couple days. Okay, so that is still possible. Only through probably the end of this week, and that's it. Okay, then your chances of that is probably over also. And just because I do a long range, I know what's coming beyond that. It's not going to be a pattern that's going to be favorable for any kind of extreme cold type situations coming going forward. In fact, it's going to be the opposite. I think we're going to be trending milder than average as we head into the latter part of May. And June still looks like it's going to be at least a slightly above average month for the month as a whole. I'm EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchus. That is your outlook for May 13th, 2021. Have a great Thursday.